Hey, what's up guys? You got PKS Young Lattery here. It's been a minute. We're on a new channel. I had to come out of retirement for my boy James over at 15 Minutes of Finance for sponsoring this incredible event. An unprecedented event, for real. I'm not just saying that to blow smoke. This is for real the most unprecedented Pokemon Draft League event in all of human history. So, it's called the Bear vs. Bull Pokemon Draft League. It's a $25 entry fee of a pool of 32 players, right? So that's $800 right off the rip. It's already pretty high stakes for playing Pokemon. But James and his investment firm, they also add to that pot. So in season 1, I think he took $1,000 and invested it in some ETF, pulled it out towards the end of the season, and ended up being close to like $1,600. And then he combined that with the 800, and now you've got a 70, 20, 10 percentage split of first, second, and third place for a Pokemon Draft League, which is crazy. I've never heard of anybody making that much money playing Pokemon at all. Well, unless you're talking about like the Nintendo sponsored stuff, but not 6v6 draft stuff, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm here to do a quick little recap of the first, second, and third place matches for season 1. Just as like a multi-purpose thing. 1, I'm trying to shake the rust off for making content, and 2, I'm trying to like set the stage for the upcoming season 2, which I anticipate to be even more hype than the previous season. I'm gonna add some post-game commentary to these, but you're gonna have to bear with me and cut me some slack, as these replays are like 7 months old and I don't actually remember. So I'm gonna be commentating in real time, almost as if like I'm seeing this for the first time. I'm competing for the third place slot right off the rip against oh god, what's this guy's name? I forget his name. I'll give him a shout out at the end, but yeah, he's a pretty solid battler. We both have a Zama because he was in a different conference than me, so he also was a genius and decided to draft this broken piece of shit Pokemon. I noticed in team preview, or in the the prep phase, he didn't really have an answer for Banded Zama, so I know I'm Banded Zama plus like Future Sight, but I don't remember exactly what goes on, so I'm gonna make sure that the sound is off because I'm gonna add music in post, and let's get started. Okay, so I lead Electivire. I don't remember like what set this was, what it's running. Okay, it's Balloon, probably for what, EP on Terapagos or dealing with Chomp. I think I had Ice Punch to like, if he led Chomp, I could stay in on Rocks and Ice Punch, or if he decided to, you know, I don't know. I just had it for EQ, basically. I decided to go right into Zama because, like I said, he doesn't have a switch. This Mola took 62. That's a Mola. It took 62 from Bandits out. Yeah, you can protect. That there's nothing you can do. I mean, you could switch into this, but you only get that +1 defense boost one time. You know what I mean? Like, that's not like a long-term thing. So here I go Slowking on his own CC. I think his is Life Orb. Yeah, it was Life Orb. Okay. So here he decides to stand in Crunch. I prepped for that with a Colbur, and I just click Psychic. So now I don't have to worry about his Zama. He has to worry about my Zama. I switched. I knew he could Pursuit Trap me there because this is the format is Nat. So Pursuit is in this, but I was willing to let my Slowking go down there if he did click Pursuit. But that was something I was thinking about. At that point, I mean, Slowking kind of did his job. So I get the slow U-turn out Corviknight on Terapagos, right back into Zama. This thing will drop, even if it's like the Choppleberry set, like it for sure dies. He goes Zam. This Pokemon, this is Mega Zam, by the way. This thing is scary as shite. Yeah. I don't remember what he clicks. He clicks Calm Mind, which... Oh, I get blessed. I get really blessed. I think I put the bird, the flying type, whatever, increase. That U-turn doesn't do that much in real life. I clicked U-turn with, I think it's like Big Beak or Silver Powder or whatever it is. Or, yeah, Silver Powder, the bug type move one. That's why I did so much to the Zam. Okay, as he recovers. Yup. I go right back. This is Scarflele. I just Psyshock because I think it does more than Moon, actually. I think so. And then I double to Electivire expecting what? Okay. He Psyshocks, does like 1,000,000%. I click Knock and finally get rid of this demon. I'm probably, yeah, okay. I don't remember what I clicked. I'm sure it was Ice Punch if I stayed in though. And then I don't remember if I have Ice Fang or not. I think CC just kills though. Okay, Ice Fang. Yeah. I probably should just click CC, but whatever. He goes back into Muck. At this point, he's got no way to really win the game. Like, he's got these two fat Pokemon, but they're not going to beat, like, especially because Corwin has pressure. Like, they're just going to PP stall. You also can't poison it because it's a steel type. Get rid of the rocks just so I can switch around freely and not have to worry about taking residual chip. I'm going to skip some of these turns because it looks like it's just going to be one of those slow goobings. Yeah. Yeah, this goes on for a while. Because you got to figure, like, this is money on the line. Like, this is for third place, so even though there's legitimately no way for him to win, I get it. Like, I get doing these things. Just trying to, like, maybe PP stall or, like, look for some kind of hacks, but there was nothing there. Because literally just because of Corviknight, like, there's nothing you can do. Alright, so that secures me slot 3, so I'm guaranteed money. And then I play my boy Richard, who was actually my primary prepping partner throughout the entire season. I didn't feel good about this matchup. I'm just gonna be straight up with you, because his Tink, like, cucks my Kyurem and my Lele, and he's got, like, a really fat Ghost, so it's kind of like my best weapons don't really work too well here, but... Hold on, I'm gonna mute that. But yeah, so I lead off with Kyurem. I don't remember what kind of Kyurem it is, it's just, okay. Freeze Dry lead. Clicks Overheat and misses, which sucks. It's my anniversary today, by the way, guys. And she's such a blessing. She doesn't even care that I'm recording a Pokemon video on our anniversary. She's not even mad about it. She's all smiles over there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Okay, yeah, I go Corvi on the Weave. Knock my helmet. Probably just gonna try to get a slow U-turn out here. So I know what you're thinking, by the way. I can't believe I didn't, like, bring this up. Lapras, yes. I think this was like the second time I brought Lapras, and I brought it in this match, which is insane because this is for second place. I felt like I needed to bring some real, like, off the wall stuff to win, because it just felt like kind of a bad matchup. And during my prep games, the Lapras actually did win, like, more than anything else, so that's why I went that. Crazy that lived, by the way, on 2%. Like, I understand that, you know, that the screen is up, but still. I think I just get destroyed by this. Yeah, because it ends up being a weakness policy. I don't really have anything to not, because it gets fire coverage, right? Or electric coverage, yeah. So what do I even do? I don't even remember. I think I just lose to this, unless... I know I lose, but I don't remember to what. I don't know if I get past this Lottie. Okay, here comes Lapras. So the Lapras set is actually super off the wall. Like, it's DD. Okay, so I killed the Latios. And then this thing was annoying. I have Earthquake, but he has Balloon. If he didn't have Balloon, this Lapras actually could have won, like, for real. I do this to break the balloon so I can EQ the following turn, but the problem is it has T-Wave. Oh, it has Encore. Okay. I knew it had some utility move to, like, shut this down. But basically, if this wasn't Balloon, this Lapras could have straight up won the game, because look, EQ destroys this, EQ destroys this, Ice move destroys this. So this Lapras legit did have odds to win. I just didn't play it well enough to position it well enough. And I also got some unfavorable rolls. But yeah, I mean, I take full responsibility for this L. This was not on Lapras. This was on me. And I ended up making it, like, closer than I thought it was going to be anyway. But yeah, Weave comes in, outspeeds. GG. and I end up getting 3rd place for season 1. And then the grand finals match is between Richard and my other boy Jared. So let's switch sides. And alright, so we got Dragapult. If it's specs, I don't remember what it was, but if it's specs, it's kind of got a guess in between like the normal typing of the Lopunny and then also the fairy typing of the Tinkaton. Like dropping Dracos and dropping Shadow Balls isn't like auto free at team preview. It doesn't make Dragapult less of a threat, but it definitely hinders its ability to just like spam brainlessly. So there's that. Melmetal. I'm trying to do like an actual analysis because this is grand finals now, so I'm trying to like actually break this down a little bit more for you guys. Lando, from Jared's perspective, I mean, he's got 2 flyers on his team. He's got the Latios and his Lando T. So again, can't just click Earth Power freely. Primarina, rare. This is actually a very rare thing for Primarina's dual stab to be like shut down like this, because obviously Water Absorb and then the fire typing shuts down the fairy stab, Moonblast and stuff. But typically Primarina just gets to click like it's dual stab on a lot of teams, so that's really good for Richard. Rotom, it's just like the standard no skill lead Pokemon, like whatever you wanna. If you don't know what to do, lead Rotom. Melmetal, I mean, Double Iron Bash goes crazy. Not really much to say about that. Even if Lando comes in on it, even after an Intimidate, it's taking like half. Depending on the spread, obviously, but yeah, bare minimum half. I don't remember what the heck he's doing with this. I remember there was some techie thing he did, but I don't want to reveal it yet. And then from Richard's point of view, I mean, Weavile goes crazy once the... Actually, he doesn't even really need the Melmetal to be chipped that much if he has low kick. He just needs the Prim low, or he could even have P-Jet for that. Yeah, Weavile's crazy. Other than that, I don't see anything like... Oh, I guess actually Lopunny too, because like its dual stab can also just click here. So yeah, I would say major high offensive impact Pokemon for Richard are Weavile and Lopunny. The Lottie, unless it has fire coverage, kind of gets checked by Melmetal. I don't remember if it gets Mystical Fire in this or not. The same way that this switches into Prim kind of switches into this, unless this has Sludge Wave, which it probably does. But yeah, it looks like a pretty like even matchup from Team Preview. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he leads Prim. He can click a water. Yeah, okay, so fast U-turn into most likely Volcanion, right? Prim has Hidden Power Ground. Specs Hidden Power Ground. Oh, and then he's got the... Wow, Jared really did some good prep on that. Because that's like I said, right? The poison move for the Prim. But he... And that wasn't Specs, because we found out it was the Resist Berry. It just does that much. It must have been like max Special Attack Modest or something to hit Volcanion for that much. That's crazy. So we get the U-turn into Rotom Wash. As he gets the U-turn of his own, probably into Lottie. And Rotom Toxics the Lottie, puts it on a timer, so that's good. It makes it way less of a threat. And this is not setup Lottie, this is like Momentum Lottie with Flip Turn. And then he goes into Overquill to take as little as... Oh! Nice plays, nice plays. And then... Oh wait, I think I remember what happens. This is crazy. I think, yup, I remember what happens. He techs on the Ice Beam to snipe the Lando in Grand Finals, which is insane. You never see Overquill doing that. Whenever you see an Overquill, it's like, what, like SD, Rain, Sweeper, Physical Attack guy. I didn't even know it got Ice Beam until I saw this. Superpower into Tink for neutral damage. Nice, nice, nice. I wonder if this is Scarf Lando. It's not. Okay. And then he just gets the revenge kill with Lope. You go pull, probably click Flame here. Yeah, because I was going to say, because it covers for the Tink. And because the Lottie's on a timer, you don't really care. Yep. He's just trying to slowly whittle down Latios so that he can win with Flamethrower at this point. Like, he doesn't need to make plays to win anymore. He can just click Flame every time, I feel. Yeah, right? Like, what else are you gonna... Yeah. Yep, yep. Because it hits the weave, it hits the tank, it hits the lope enough to kill it. Like, it's only at 35, right? And this is Specs Pult, so that's gonna be game over. Oh, he roosts with Lottie, but I mean, still, like, Melmetal claims one right now. Like, where are you gonna go? Yep, double Iron Bash. And then he probably goes, what, Lope? Yeah, I don't even think Lope can Oko. I don't know the calc on this, but I feel like CC doesn't kill Mel. Yeah, Mel's a fat bastard. Yeah, down goes Lopenny. And then what? He goes, like, Weave. Probably just try to, like, SD or something, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, going for the choke, maybe, but... He Drakes. I think he had to Drake there. I think I remember him telling me, like, Flame wasn't enough to kill. So... Yeah. And I know that, Pult was, like... The spread was enough to live, like, a Bandit Ice Shard, even, from Weave, so... And yeah, that was Jared's first draft win ever, and he did it in, like, this league, which is crazy. He got it in the one that mattered most. Yeah, super proud of him, super proud of Richard, super proud of, like, everybody. Honestly, like, I was super happy that, like, me and my boys actually cleaned up on this, because, like I said, man, this event was super unprecedented in terms of, like, winnings. Like, every draft league I've ever seen, even, like, the ones with a lot of notoriety, they don't have, like, pots like this, like, at all. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. There's going to be a lot more content like this, high-level stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Have a good one. You thought it was over, but lucky for you, there's more. I just want to give, like, a little bit more of an in-depth shout-out to the guys over at 15 Minutes of Finance, because without them, this league wouldn't be possible. And especially, this is my buddy James right here. Without him, I wouldn't even be in the position I am in right now. Like, he's given me amazing advice in terms of, like, long-term investing as well as short-term investing. There's so many different concepts that he covers in these videos, and if you're somebody that wants to, like, do it yourself and not have to hire somebody like James, you'll get a lot of value out of these. I mean, if you want to hire James, go for it. Like, he's pretty great, but he offers a lot of information for free on these videos, and you can't afford not to watch his stuff. Like, you just can't, because here's the thing. If you think investing in the stock market is risky, you know what's riskier? You know what's riskier? Not investing. Because inflation is real, people, and your dollar is just going to continue to sink in value. So you might as well learn how to invest properly so your assets grow instead of you know, the opposite. So yeah, check out 15 Minutes of Finance and look out for more content like this in the future. Watch some more Pokemon stuff.